Hi everyone. So this is again a TSD problem, and the reason why I'm picking a lot of TSD problems is that cat is just around the corner, and sometimes what happens if you are somebody who is a repeater or who has been taking cat for some time. Such problems will not pose a lot of problem in terms of the entire visuals. So this is a time speed distance problem with a triangle, that to a right angle triangle means this is a difficult question. Okay, this is the perception that students have. It's just that I want to break that perception into by saying that we'll just read the question once and we'll realize that this is one of those questions which is of the category of a total sitter. Okay, so I hope you know what a sitter is. Okay, a sitter is something that you can actually mark your answer in less than 1 minute. Okay, let's say that, although sitter can be something like a 30-second type of question also, but I would want you to read the question. Okay, pause the video right now and read the question. I hope you did. I hope you given it the time that it requires. So I'll just read the question out for you once. The question says the figure below shows a road network connecting city P, Q, R and S. Okay, so P, Q, R and S. Okay, all the road segments shown are straight lines. PQ is equal to 160. Okay, so this I know is 160 kilometer, while QR is less than that. Okay, so I need to understand that this length is less than 160. All right, and what else is written? The triangle formed by the city PQ and R, PQ and R is a right triangle at Q. Now this is a right angle triangle. Okay, and the moment you see a 160, okay, 160 and a right triangle should give you some sort of an idea in your mind. Rakesh started from P and traveled from P to S at 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, so at the rate of 30 kmph, and from S to R at 60 kmph. At 60 kmph. Now this was Rakesh, mind you. Rohan started from P at the same time and traveled from P to Q and then Q to R. So Rakesh takes this route, okay, PSR. Rohan takes PQR route, okay, P to Q and then Q to R. Both reach R at the same time. Rohan's average speed was 56 kilometers per hour. The first question that has been asked is find the average speed in kilometers per hour of Rakesh. Okay. Now the moment I have also I haven't highlighted, but S is the midpoint of PR. Now actually this was something that they should have not given. Okay, but this giving this thing as an information solves the question in its entirety. Now you know that you can, if you are somebody who is a formula buff, okay, you likes to mug formulas a lot, ठीक है, then आपको पता है कि this is the average speed. Okay, average speed with constant distance. Okay, now कुछ लोगों को, there are people who would like to remember this thing as 2s1 s2 upon s1 plus s2. Even if you do not remember this, and if you just remember, or if you just know that speed is equal to distance by time, I hope this is visible. Okay, this isn't. Just a second. Speed is equal to distance by time. If you remember this, and average speed is total distance by total time, and you can just make equations and you can just say that d is equal, so d plus d upon the total time, that is d upon s, d gets cancelled throughout, 2 is common. So even if you are not somebody who's a formula buff, if you do not remember the harmonic mean formula, that's completely fine. Okay, so this is the average speed constant. So what I can do is I can directly put the formula and put the values and I can get the answer. Okay, so 30 and 60, so 2 times 30 into 60, so I'll just into 60. Okay, these are multiplication, and 30 plus 16 is 90. Okay, 3 threes are 9 and 3 20s are, so 2 into 20 is 40. I hope that is visible. So this is your average speed. I am feeling ashamed of this question, honestly speaking, but guys, this honestly I'm telling you this, expect this type of questions also in CAT. Okay, you're not taking a test which will only ask you difficult questions. Okay, now let's look into the next question. The next question I thought maybe will be a little bit thought provoking, which it is. Okay, the next question actually asks you the distance QR in kilometers. Okay, so basically they are asking you this. Okay, now you can make your equations and all of that, but the moment I saw this question, okay, and they have asked you to find out the distance for QR, the only thing that came into my mind was, let me see if I can change the color a little bit. Okay, so I guess you all are aware of, just a second. Okay, so Pythagorean triplets. I hope you guys are aware of Pythagorean triplets, and the moment I see 160, I know there is a triplet 3 4 5. Okay, and this 4 is corresponding to 160, which is 4 times 40. So can I not say this question mark will become 3 times 40, and needless to say that this distance PR will become 5 times 40. Okay, so 3 times 40 is 120. So the answer of this will be, straight up 120. You mark this and you go ahead. Okay, so what is the point that I'm trying to make with this video is that this might be a right time for you to revise your Pythagorean triplets. Okay, whether you call it a Pythagorean triplet or a Pythagorean triplet doesn't matter. Okay, anyways, I mean, lingo aside, the point that I'm trying to make is you can expect question like this also in your entrance. Even not, see, if not in your entrance test, definitely they can come in your mock test, of reputed institutes. Will I consider this as a moderate question? Sort of, yes. I mean, if you are somebody who do not remember the formula of average speed, then probably this is a difficult also. But again, I'm just taking your case. So yeah, this is an easy one. Thank you.